Alright, thank you very much. Hello everybody, yes, it's your good friend Pozzible here, and I'm back in action doing what I do best and doing what I know and what I love, reviewing movies. And what movie to start better with than Planes, a part of my day late and dollar short movie reviews about a movie about, well, planes. And yes, it's about planes that race. You may be impressed by that sleek green plane in the front. Don't be. That's the village. That's the villain. The village. Ha, well, that's right. I'm only human. That's the villain. And yes, you've got the crop duster named Dusty in the middle there. He is the main hero. And can you believe it? He's a dust plane, but he wants to race. And he is determined to race. And he tries out for the race and he fails. But after a certain disqualification, he gets to go into the race around the world. He has to train. He'll make friends. He'll make an enemy. There might even be a love interest. Sound all familiar? It is. Is it all very familiar? It is. However, what makes this movie ultimately work is that it is nothing wrong with it, per se. Okay? It's kind of hard to explain, but let me try one more time. You have a movie that has everything in it that we've already seen before. But then again, if you're like me, you've seen a lot of movies. You know, a lot of people were really upset with this movie, and rightfully so, because it's too much like Cars. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen the first Cars yet. But from what I understand, the first Cars, he was already a top racer, and he just had to learn how to be humble and make friends. Here, he's at the bottom and has to work his way to the top. You know, predictable, but not bad. You know, still good. Still had some funny moments. Still had the crazy characters. It's all there. And believe me, if you can look at this poster, you know it's all there. So why do I give the movie a see it? Well, for one thing, a majority of their audience hasn't seen movies like this. You know, a majority of their audience, you know, is young kids who probably didn't even see Cars yet. That's what I'm talking about here. I know that sounds incredible to say that because everybody probably owns cars if you have kids at that age. Also, for me, ultimately, the winning formula, the one thing this movie had that the Cars didn't, scenery. You know, it's just great watching planes fly. If you heard my next batch when we were previewing this with my friends Joe and Bucky, the fact that they were planes was the reason why I recommended seeing this. You got that scenery. You can fly up in the clouds. You can be down by the river. You can fly through things that you can't even get close to because you're not a plane. You're in a car. But now that you are a plane, you can see these things. You can do these things. They have all the story elements that are there. There's nothing wrong with this movie. There's also nothing awesome about this movie, and that's where the rub is. There's no unforgettable character. Everything's a cliche. Everything's been done before. It's cute, but it's not as cute as you want. It's fun. It's not as fun as you want. It's funny, but it's not as funny as you want. It's average. It's not bad. That's why it's a see it. You know, I cannot tell you not to see it. You know, I only want to tell you not to see something if something is horribly wrong with this movie. And there was nothing horribly wrong. It wasn't right. It was just there. And we've been there before several times. I say see it. You know, you'll enjoy it. It's good for a few laughs. It's good for harmless fun. You know? Kids will like it. Parents won't go too crazy. You know? Just look at your iPhone. Alright guys, that's it for me today. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.